As you settle in, noticing the rhythm of your breath, you might find your mind drifting towards something left undone, a thought, a feeling, hovering just out of reach, like a melody you can't quite name. That's the Zeigarnik effect. You see, a gentle tug from your unconscious whispering. There's more to explore. In therapy, this isn't just a quirk of the mind, it's the key. A way to unlock doors to healing, growth and change. As natural as a river finding its path. So imagine a woman sitting across from you, her shoulders tight, her words tangled in worry. She's stuck, circling a problem. Maybe a fight with her partner. Maybe a fear she can't shake. You don't push. Don't force a fix. Instead you ask, what if this tension is trying to tell me something important? Her mind pauses, tilts like a puzzle piece that doesn't yet fit. That open question, that unfinished loop, it lingers. Science tells us the Zeigarnik effect, it makes our brain hum, burning energy to resolve the what if. Because the mind hates loose ends. It's like leaving a book open mid-chapter. She'll keep turning the pages in her thoughts even after she leaves. You've seen this in yourself, haven't you? When a question from a friend, maybe, what if you're stronger than you think? It stayed with you, turning over in your mind as you drove home, as you fell asleep in therapy. You willed this like a painter with a brush, leaving just enough blank space for the client's mind to fill. Picture a man wrestling with guilt, over-explaining his mistakes. You interrupt softly. What if that mistake was the start of something new? His brain, hungry for closure, starts weaving a new story. Studies show this open loops increase cognitive engagement, firing up neural pathways, making the mind search for meaning. It's not manipulation. It's invitation, a spark that ignites their own fire. In therapy, you already do this when you listen, really listen, and reflect back. What might happen if you let that fear breathe? You're not solving their puzzle. You're handing them the pieces. Try this. Ask 3 questions in a session about their present feeling. What if this sadness knows something you don't? 3 about their hopes. What if you're already on the path to that dream? 3 about possibilities they'd never considered. What if this struggle is your greatest teacher? And 1 playful absurd. 1 to lighten the road. What if your heart is secretly training to be a superhero? Their laughter, their pause, their lean in, that's the Zeigarnik effect, pulling them toward insight. So why does this work? The brain is wired for completion, like a river, carving toward a sea. A 1927 study showed people remembered unfinished tasks 90% better than finished ones. In therapy, that's gold. An open question, a what if, it keeps the client's unconscious working, processing, reframing, long after the session ends. It's like planting a seed that grows in the dark, but pushed too hard, force an answer. It's like slamming the book shut. Their mind resists. The loop closes too soon, and healing stalls. You might hesitate, fearing, what if they think I'm dodging their pain? Or what if I lose their trust by not giving answers? That fear is just your mind protecting you, like a parent holding a child's hand too tight. But you know, don't you, how to let go. Asking, wondering. It frees them to find their own path. You've felt it when you trusted a process. Maybe in your own therapy. And a question like, what if you're enough just as you are? It shifted something deep inside. In therapy, people get stuck in loops of their own, over-explaining, needing certainty, waiting for permission to feel. The Zeigarnik effect, it breaks these with curiosity. What if the opposite were true? It cracks their rigid story. What if you already had the answer? It hands them the pen to rewrite it. Pace their pain. I see how heavy this feels, then lead. What if this weight is building your strength? Their values, freedom, peace, love, they become your bridge, linking their identity to new possibilities, building rapport, because you're not fixing, you're inviting. If you lean into this, therapy becomes a dance. Clients uncover truth, their unconscious, weaving your questions into new beliefs. Like threads in a tapestry, ignore it, and you risk pushing, forcing, closing loops too fast, leaving them stuck in old patterns. The Zeigarnik effect is your ally, a gentle force that says, leave the door ajar. And as you ask, as you wonder, feel that spark in you too. Your unconscious already knows. I invite, I guide, I heal. Picture sessions where clients leave lighter, their minds alive, carrying your question, like lanterns in the dark. That's the magic, flowing naturally now.